Everybody wants some privacy, right? Probably sometimes more than others. Well, there's lots of different ways to achieve it, but supposing you don't have a lot of water, this might be a good way. You guys know what this is? If you were to make a name for this plant, what would you call it? What would be the best name you could think of? What does this look like to you? Does it look like a stick? And if it does, then maybe you should call it a stick plant. Well, it's not up to you because it's already called a stick plant. Somebody else thought of the same idea before you did, apparently. This is Euphorbia tirucalli. It's native to Africa and lots of parts of Africa. And lots to say about this plant. First and foremost, it's extremely toxic. That's not a big deal. Look, watch. No problem, right? Well, if you did the same thing with the sap that is inside the plant, the sap, that sap right there, get that in your eyes, it can cause temporary blindness. It's supposedly irritating the skin, but I'm not irritated yet. Maybe it can fix black fingernails that were crushed by boulders. Probably not. But it's a latex material inside there. A lot of the euphorbias have this. Look at that. Isn't that wild? They thought maybe it was like a cure for cancer, but then they found out it actually caused cancer. So, if you get cancer, I wouldn't recommend going to this plant for some solutions. I just go to the doctor and see what they say, see where they send you. God forbid. But it does provide some wonderful privacy if you're short on water, because this plant doesn't need any water at all. We sell this plant at the nursery. Just because it's toxic doesn't mean that it shouldn't be used. And looky here. Look at that. Leafless bird of paradise. What a beautiful backdrop the leafless bird of paradise has with this Euphorbia tirucalli behind it. It's a beautifully composed garden here. There's a giant bismarckia. There are some royal palms that are, they're just kind of hanging in there, not really doing what they're supposed to do, but lots of cool succulents and stuff. This is probably the most impressive clump of leafless bird of paradise I've ever seen. I've never seen this many flowers on a leafless bird of paradise. It's just remarkable. Is there a way to do this without getting my shadow on it? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? But back to the euphorbia. So you can see there's one back there. It's probably like 11, 12 feet tall. And it literally doesn't require any water at all. And we can get these plants at like 5 feet tall at a reasonable price at the nursery. Here it is in the shade. It's just a real beautiful dark green color. And like I said, you just have to not break the plant and rub your eyes in it, or your mouth, or your lips, or other body parts that are sensitive. And then you'll be fine. I guess it'd be kind of a cruel joke to be playing on people on the sidewalk, where they, like this guy, for instance. See that guy? He's an unsuspecting victim. See that guy? See this plant? They're going to come into inevitable conflict here in a minute. So while we wait for that and see what happens here, you never know what's going to happen until it happens. Look at this beautiful sort of hybrid bootia. It's a nice bootia there. Look at this curve. Look at that curl. That's like a wave. That's like a perfect sized barrel. Yeah, that is a pretty plant. Real pretty plant. And we have a yucca right here. Lots of cool stuff. And I just bought a bowl at a thrift shop. I'm waiting for my vehicle to get some brake system put in. Well, be careful, be careful. Whoa, watch out.
What?
That thing's toxic.
What is
This thing here.
that? The
Yeah.
pencil cactus?
Yeah. Did you know that?
It's all got the same.
The
sap.
white stuff.
The sap in it. They all have it.
I know, huh?
Yeah. That is Madagascar palm.
You know your stuff.
Yeah, I'm 20 years in my own business.
You got a cool garden? You're a landscape guy?
Yeah.
Right on, me too.
Oh, okay.
I'm making a dumbass video so people can learn about these plants.
Oh, okay.
What's your name? You want to be famous?
Bob. No.
That's Bob. No, Bob's hiding.
I've been in.
Are you on the witness protection program?
I've been in too many videos.
All right. Ooh, what kind of videos? He knew the pencil cactus was toxic, so he knows. But he's not afraid. He's not afraid because it's not a problem as long as it's not dripping on you. So just remember that, people. Even Bob, no problem. You just got to know what you're up against. And there you are, pencil cactus. It's actually not a cactus, but I guess they call it pencil cactus, according to Bob. But anyway, that's the beautiful pencil stick plant. What I call it, stick plant. I guess it can look like a pencil. These look like pencils to you? I think it looks more like a stick. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not the stick plant. Maybe it's just a pencil plant, just like Bob says. And a wonderful king palm off in the distance, but I'll leave you with this beautiful sight in the blue sky, and you can ponder putting a pencil cactus hedge in at your house. And we certainly have these for sale pretty much all the time at the nursery. Come on down to Golden Gate Palms.